Yeah, okay, so this is Wayne driving and pissing off drivers behind us because he's trying to direct me to direct the camera.
I was trying to direct the camera. I was directing this video. I was directing the cameraman shooting the video as the car was driving behind me. And it's still, can you get a picture of him back there? I don't know if he's back there. No, he's gone.
Yeah, how do you like them apples, Scottsy?
Yep. So yeah, we left him. I pushed this button for oil slick, and he slid off the car. Slid off the road.
Ding, 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 ding,
Yeah,
ding.
you might want to not show the road too much.
I'm sorry.
People will get pretty motion sick.
Yeah.
Watching this. Me, number one, because I get motion sick easy. So
This
what
is
are we
us.
talking about, Dennis? You interviewing me as I'm driving.
We're just So what did you feel about Loch Ness? How did you like the?
I thought Loch Ness was good. I was disappointed we didn't see the monster. I was pretty sure we were going to see the monster today.
I was looking for him.
And her. And
Yeah.
that's okay. And
Have you ever looked on the underside?
I have, but I just want to real quick. You can see all these sheep. I don't know if you can get the picture of all these sheep as we're driving here. There's lots of sheep. Yeah, I think
And there you see some
that's
sheep.
further proof that the Loch Ness Monster exists, because that's what they feed the Loch Ness Monster. The locals feed them sheep because otherwise the monster will attack people and eat people. So they just give
There
them
was
sheep.
a whole other
Every
thing
once in a
going
while,
on with
they
the
shoot
sheep.
a sheep out with this catapult. They shoot a sheep into the lake.
Awesome.
And then the monster and its little babies eat the sheep. That's how it lives.
So if you just throw one in every week and a half,
and it's
you're good.
It's a cycle of life, because if you think about it, they feed the monster the sheep, and then the monster draws the tourists, and the tourists feed the locals, which then raise the sheep. So it's this perfect cycle of life. It's
I saw that in a Disney movie, I think.
Yeah, it's like that song. I'm not going to
circle
sing it because I don't want to torture people.
Yeah.
That's it.
But I know what you're getting at.
So here we are. I'm driving on the wrong side of the road. Well, I can see with the wrong side of the road, but here
with the loch in the background.
Yep, I'm driving on the left side, and you can see. I don't know if they can see that, but
yeah,
we are leaving Loch Ness. And
you can see the loch.
You see Loch and everything that's going on. We're kind of losing our light here right now, but
yeah, it's getting dimmer.
Driving on this side of the road, because the tendency is to try to put yourself, as an American, try to put yourself where you normally would be if you were driving in America, which in my lane would be over there. So I would normally steer into the side like this. Well, hey, and or I would steer onto the other side.
And then you see those guys coming, which freaks you out.
And yeah, you think at first like, oh my God, they're on the wrong side of the road, but they're actually on the correct side of the road.
For here.
For here.
Yeah.
And then your passenger, of course, gets freaked out because you start to just slowly move towards the left, and they slowly move their car into the rocks.
Your passenger only gets freaked out if your passenger is Wayne.
Yep. But yeah, I do get very freaked out, especially if your driver is Dan. I had to wrestle the keys away from him a moment ago because I cannot. I'm a control freak as far as driving goes. And I cannot. Well, this is a dangerous corner. Look at that. Oh, hey.
Yeah. There you go. See, now if that had been me driving.
At night, it's dangerous and it's windy here. This reminds me of the hills of Kentucky where my grandma's from, Harlan, Kentucky, and it's very like this, where you go through the.
You get the sense of it from that
little sense, right there. So what else would you like to know, Dan? What else you're conducting this interview?
I'm fascinated with your views on the Loch Ness Monster. I really appreciate all your thoughts on its gender and femininity.
Yeah.
But tell us a little bit about the castle in Edinburgh. How did you feel about that?
The Edinburgh? Well, we're going way back. Okay.
Yeah.
Edinburgh Castle. All right. Boring.
We didn't shoot any film there.
We should have filmed there. Boring though. What they've done is they've taken out, like, instead of like leaving it or trying to recreate what a castle would be like back in the day, they've taken it out and they put in like exhibits and stuff and built walls in it, like, and it looks stupid, and it's about stuff nobody really cares about, like history that nobody really cares about. I mean, people don't want to go to it and know about this guy who lived a long time ago and what he did. What we really want to do is we want to pretend we live there. That's why you go to a castle, so you can use your imagination.
Right.
Not so you can like read about facts about stupid people who lived long ago, who nowadays, if they're around, nobody give a crap about them, because they were only famous because they were only big time because they were the son of somebody who was big time, who was probably some loser who just basically lived off his serfs and didn't really do a day of labor in his life. He wasn't creative, he wasn't interesting. Those people, they would be nothing. They'd be on welfare these days if they're around. So, but this is Europe. Everybody's on welfare.
Those are rather forward-thinking views about the former aristocracy.
Exactly. That's the purpose you go to. When you go to a medieval castle, you want to pretend, you want to use your imagination like you're back in the day. You want to pretend, who knows even what that was like. really, but you just want to pretend. And they robbed that. They took that away from us, and I'm pissed off. That's my views of Edinburgh Castle.
They put in regular windows.
Looks great from the outside. Do not go inside. You know, but that's how these castles are. They're mostly just, they're really pretty from the outside, but they're very few of them that are done, are rebuilt or recreated on the inside.
And the nice thing about Edinburgh Castle is you can always find your way back to your hotel once you know where the castle is.
Yeah, it is the central, biggest sort of
landmark
in the city.
Right.
And so when you have that big landmark, yeah, you can tell where your hotel is and all that stuff.
There's the Loch Ness Monsters Visitor Center.
There's the Loch Ness Monster. There's a bunch of visitor centers. It's not the Monster Visitor Center, it's the Loch Ness Center.
Yeah.
It's supposed to, they teach you about the Loch Ness, the local culture. No one cares about the local culture. People come here to see the monster. And people, I think, have a sense of denial here where they think that actually people are coming here because of them. And they're not. They're coming here for the monster.
We just want to hear about the friggin' monster.
Who knows? Yeah. We just want to know. I was probably asked the guy, do we get our money back on to go to the castle if we don't see the monster? Apparently, no.
No. The answer to that was no.
So how's our light? We still...
it's getting kind of dim now, so we might need to sign off.
We better cut off, but we'll talk.
This is Dad and Wayne.